Today, we're delving into the captivating story of a legendary Japanese sword known as Kasen Kanesada. Held in the hands of the powerful warlord Hosokawa Tadaoki during the tumultuous Sengoku period of Japan, this blade has tales of bravery, love, and tragedy etched into its very metal. Kasen Kanesada is a legendary sword that has its roots in the Higo province, now known as Kumamoto Prefecture, passed down through the Hosokawa clan. This masterpiece was forged during the Muromachi period by a celebrated swordsmith named Waizumi no Kami Kanesada, who hailed from Mino Province Seki, present-day Seki City. Seki City, renowned as a city of blades, has a rich history of swordsmithing, and the craftsmen here are traditionally referred to as Seki blacksmiths. Throughout the years, Seki City has produced numerous outstanding swordsmiths. Among them, Kanesada stands out, earning the Seki blacksmiths a reputation across Japan. To describe exceptional Japanese swords and their makers, there's a term called Saijo Owazamono, signifying a blade of supreme quality and sharpness. Within the hierarchy of sharpness, there are 4 levels, with Saijo Owazamono being the pinnacle. Kanesada is one such swordsmith who has earned his place in this top-tier category. The Kasen Kanesada sword boasts a blade length of 23.8 inches, a curvature of 0.55 inches, a base width of 1.13 inches, and a tip width of 0.77 inches. Following the outbreak of the Onin War, the nature of battles shifted from one-on-one samurai duels to group combats led by foot soldiers. This evolution brought forth the emergence of a type of Japanese sword called katate uchi, designed for easy handling, maintaining a sufficient level of performance, and suited for mass production due to its affordability. This sword is one such katate uchi sword with its modest blade length, shorter tang, and a simple mid-straight blade construction. The scabbard and mounting of this 17th century masterpiece, known as the Kasen Koshirae, have a unique backstory. Its name was inspired by its sword title, and this specific design, which later became the foundation for the renowned Higo Koshirae, was conceived by its owner, the Sengoku warlord Hosokawa Tadaoki. Kanesada's creations by nature focus primarily on functionality and practicality, hence they might seem less artistically charming. However, it's noteworthy that Tadaoki specifically chose this simplistic blade and poured his aesthetic sense into its mounting, which is considered a characteristic choice of his. Hosokawa Tadaoki, the owner of this sword, was a prominent Sengoku warlord who served the paramount rulers of his time from the late Sengoku period through the Edo era, establishing himself as one of the preeminent lords representing Kyushu. Born in 1563, Tadaoki was the heir to the influential Sengoku daimyo Hosokawa Yusai. He was brought up in the prestigious Hosokawa clan, a lineage with a storied history. In his youth, Tadaoki began serving the mighty Oda Nobunaga, earning recognition for his numerous military achievements. In 1577, during the Battle of Shigisan Castle, Tadaoki demonstrated his exceptional martial prowess. This battle ensued when Matsunaga Hisahide suddenly betrayed the Oda clan. He bravely stormed the Matsunaga-affiliated castle, leading the charge, and despite sustaining an injury on his forehead, he successfully vanquished Matsunaga's forces. Witnessing his valor in battle, Akechi Mitsuhide, another warrior of the Oda faction, reportedly exhorted his troops, saying, "Everyone should act with the same dedication as him." Following this victory, Oda Nobunaga, in a rare gesture, penned a letter by his own hand, lavishing praise upon Tadaoki. Such handwritten commendations by Nobunaga are exceedingly rare. It's said that only this particular one is confirmed to be in his own script, marking its exceptional value. The year 1582 brought tragedy as Akechi Mitsuhide instigated the Honnoji incident, leading to Oda Nobunaga's death. Subsequently, Tadaoki pledged allegiance to Toyotomi Hideyoshi and served him loyally until his demise. However, by the Battle of Sekigahara in 1600, he had aligned with Tokugawa Ieyasu's Eastern Army, swayed by a combination of a deep-seated grudge against Ishida Mitsunari and promises of increased territory. This grudge was a residue from the times he served under Hideyoshi. His forces notably claimed 136 enemy heads during the battle. As a result of his significant contribution, he was awarded approximately 400,000 koku in Buzen province, elevating him to the status of Grand Lord. Hosokawa Tadaoki, renowned for his valor during Japan's Warring States period, was also infamous for his volatile temperament. It's even noted in historical documents that he had the shortest temper in the land. Tadaoki's wife, known as Hosokawa Gracia, was none other than the daughter of Akechi Mitsuhide, a prominent daimyo of the era. Gracia was not only recognized for her ethereal beauty, which was said to be unparalleled during the Warring States period, but was also a devout Christian. Tadaoki was deeply infatuated with her. However, his love sometimes bordered on obsession and led to brutal acts. For instance, he once executed a gardener merely for conversing with Gracia. In another instance, upon finding a hair in Gracia's meal, Tadaoki executed the chef, even though Gracia tried to shield the cook. Tragically, Gracia met her end by committing suicide when she was taken hostage by Ishida Mitsunari during a precursor battle to the famed Battle of Sekigahara. Adding to Tadaoki's fearsome reputation is the tale behind the naming of the legendary sword Kasen Kanesada. After passing on his lordship to his son, Tadaoki, with hawk-like vigilance, would readily dispatch any of his retainers he deemed negligent in their duties. In total, he executed 36 of his own men. It was the very sword, Kasen Kanesada, that he wielded in these executions. The name of the sword, Kasen Kanesada, was inspired by the Sanjuroku Kasen, 36 poetry immortals of the Heian era, masters of the traditional art of waka poetry, alluding to the number of his victims. Kasen Kanesada, after its time with Tadaoki, was passed down through the generations of the Hosokawa family. It found its way to the Kashiwabara family for a time, before changing hands multiple times. However, in the early Showa period, the sword was repurchased by the Hosokawa family. Today, it proudly resides in the museum established by the Hosokawa family. We hope you enjoyed this exploration into the world of Japanese swords. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting content about the history of Japanese swords. Until next time, sayonara.